Then Naomi says, Namaste, Father and Sangha. Can you say something about criticism? How should one interact in the apparent world when criticism happens? I know I'm not the person being criticized, but sometimes the person slips in. I love you so much. You know what happens, and some of you on YouTube who are here, who are new, might get a little scared of me when I say this. But the fact is that it seems like the minute you enter the door into Satsang, the minute your heart opens to Satsang, then all of this in the world seems to get amplified. Many of you would have seen this, that all the tricks of the mind, all the buttons that can be pushed, seem to get pushed at a much faster rate than they were earlier. Why does it happen like this? It is because the mind, the ego, this force of Maya, seems to then play all its cards very fast, so that you keep involved, you stay involved in this world of appearances. So it can happen that all the buttons, all the criticisms, all that can be said about any identity that you still might seem to hold. You see? About any identity that you might still seem to hold, these get pushed much more rapidly than before. And you might find the most peaceful friends, they start becoming extremely critical. Loved ones who always, you felt they were always at the same wavelengths, now seem to be in a different realm altogether. They seem to be so strongly attacking you, and you wonder, how is this happening? Why is this happening? I'll tell you why. This is very beautiful grace. Very beautiful grace. Because your heart's truest desire is freedom. Now, your heart's truest desire is freedom. And when your heart's truest desire is freedom, then you cannot carry even a small bit of sand, a grain of sand worth of identity with you. So any identity which remains, it will get squeezed out of you. And how do you know that some identity remains? You know because something pushes a button. See? If nothing in life, nothing in the appearances was to push a button, then how would we know that there is some identity? See, if life doesn't slap us around once in a while, then we feel completely complacent and we feel that we are free, untouched. See? But that's why life will make sure that if there's something repressed, something not seen, something which is a blind spot, an appearance will come and it will press that switch. And you go, ah, wow, wow. But somewhere, even with this ouch, you can then use this ouch and say, oh, this still is tender. You see, this still hurts. So, what is it? What is it? Which identity is still here that hurts? Because you know that without an identity being there, it cannot hurt. You see? I remember once, maybe you and I only did this exercise where I said that if I were to say you're a terrible parent, then that would hurt. But if I were to say that you're terrible at Olympic skateboarding or something, it would not hurt. Why is it like this? Because there can be still this parent identity or some other wife identity, some other identity which has the potential to cause suffering. And it is life's job to expose this. Because very quickly we will want to say, oh, my exam is over, all done. And I've scored A plus in everything. But then life says, no, what about this one? You haven't seen this one yet. What do you feel about this? See, and it comes. And then when these situations come, what are you to do? Just see, oh, this still has some fire. This still makes me burn. So don't close your mind. Then when the burning is happening, let the burning happen. Let it burn completely. Because all that can be burnt is only the false. Nothing real will be burnt in this fire. So from this moment, from now, don't try to hide from any criticism. Don't try to run from any burning. Just become completely open, arms spread open wide, and saying, "Give me all that you have. I'm open to face whatever life has to bring." And in this openness, you will find that none of this has any real power over you. In this sense of yes, in this sense of bring it on, then you will find that all this will just come and go, and soon you will be laughing about all of this play. Very soon you will be laughing about it and saying, "Oh, this actually used to bother me." Not from a sense of arrogance, not from something being achieved, just with a sense of wonder, you see. You'll wonder how some of these things would actually bother you. You say, "I know I am not the person being criticized, but sometimes the person slips in." Yes, this is what I mean by grace. So whatever remnants of this identity still remain, they will be brought to the forefront, you see. So it can be exposed and it can be burnt in the fire of satsang, in the fire of your life, because you truly want freedom and freedom alone. And sometimes, when this confusion is there, is this truly what I want? So Ananta is saying, truly I only want freedom. And then this confusion can be there. Is this true for me, or am I just faking it? Like this. But I know this because this is true for all beings. No being wants to stay in this constricted environment of personhood. Not really. But sometimes the mind will try to confuse you. And this confusion also, we can be completely open to let the mind speak whatever it wants and let it come and go. Don't be fearful even of this voice, which is saying you're fake. Is it really true? You know why I know it is true? Because you've been here for more than one satsang. The first satsang, I can give you the benefit of the doubt and say, yes, maybe a friend forced you to come. Maybe somebody said it's very nice, and you came. But after the first satsang, because in the first satsang itself, we realize that for the mind, there is nothing here. For the person, there is nothing here. And it's pure boredom, pure misery for the mind to come to satsang. But if you can come for the second one, then I know that in your heart there is a resonance and you're tired of this game and you want to be free. And you've been there for tens of satsangs. So it's completely clear for me.
Thank you, Father.
Yes, my dear.
I think it just dissolves so quickly because I think it is grace, as it comes up. It feels very much. My response to the criticisms have been thank you for
Yeah,
shedding the light on what's left here, because it's clear that this is what's happening, as it should.
this is very good. Very good. And I feel that this video of Mojiji, which is the best mantra, that video is the best video. If it is the only satsang you would ever see, then that would be the best video. Just to say thank you to anything that comes. He says there that it
Yeah.
seems like life is kicking you in the face, and still you say thank you. It might not appear externally like this, but in your heart you're still grateful to life for exposing this sense of personhood which still was there. And in this gratitude and this thank you, it all dissolves very quickly.
Yes, I agree. Thank you so much.
Very well.
Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too.
Thank you.